Can you go into a relationship with an unemployed lady?
Yes, with a condition.
Nah.
Why?
That would means me bringing to as a liability. He'll be a liability to me actually.
They are kidnapping all around. 9,000.
I will not very happy.
My name is Damilare. You're watching Legit TV.
Some people do not think dating an unemployed guy or lady is an issue. After all, some are of the opinion that you date a lady or a guy for who they are, their values, thoughts, ideologies, and most importantly, how they make you feel. But does being unemployed really have a role to play in a marriage or relationship? Legit TV took to the streets of Ikeja to ask Nigerians, would you date a guy or a lady who is unemployed? Shout out to the man behind the camera, Monday Dara. I'm Dolapo Amodeni and you're watching Legit TV.
Nah.
Why?
That would means me bringing to as a liability. He'll be a liability to me actually. Because these days you wouldn't even want your girlfriend to become a liability to you, in the sense that you even want her to, gain money, have access to a whole lot of things, and you wouldn't want to feed somebody that is a liability to you. Because everybody's trying to work hard to be able to feed him or herself and achieve his or her dreams. So I wouldn't need a liability as a boyfriend actually.
But love, Love wins, love rules.
Conquers all, right? But he has to have, there's something every man should possess. I feel like he has to be very hardworking, even if he doesn't have a job, but he should know, he should have a skill. He should be skillful at some certain things, I'll be and if I can, if I have the capacity or the resources to be able to, make him somebody, and why not? I'll be able to establish him. Yes, he has to have a skill. Even if he doesn't have a job, he should have a skill. And then if I have the money and all that to be able to, the funding, I'll be able to establish him with love, and that is if I really love the man. Yes, I just have to love him to be able to do these things for him, and I'm able to see the future. Like he's just my everything. Then why not? I'll be able to make him somebody, and with God all things is possible. So he has to have the fear of God too. Yes.
Okay, so in a situation whereby you have all the money, you were able to set him up, he's doing very well, in fact very, very successful, and he says, I don't feel like getting married to this lady anymore. Or you guys are already married and want to divorce, or he has several girlfriends, what would you do?
After everything I've done for him. Oh my God. No. Well, but I'll keep begging and then praying to God that he changes his mind, but if he's already he's made up his mind and he's determined that he doesn't want us to be together anymore, fine. But my God will pay him back in his own coin, because I know I've really done well. I've been able to make him somebody and everything, and then that's how he wants to pay me. Then it's up to him. But God will get me somebody. My son, that means he wasn't my true husband, or he wasn't sent from God. So
yes, with a condition.
What condition?
Yeah. If she's still young and I know she's serious to do something, and I see the sincerity that she wants to do something, I can help her. I can date her. If I'm working, I can date a lady that is not working, that is unemployed. Then I will look for a way to help her out, to establish her out, to go and look for something doing. I can do that.
So in a situation whereby you are married, she lost her job, and she tells you, I don't want to work, I don't want to be a full-time housewife, what would you do?
If I'm married, or if I married her,
yes, and
she don't want to, I will establish her by maybe doing something on her own.
Yeah, but what if she tells you she just wants to be a full-time housewife?
No, with the condition, with the situation of this country today, I won't accept that.
What exactly is wrong with the country?
We all know that things are hard now. Things are very hard. It's not easy. the way things are, it's not easy. Most especially if you have kids. Maybe what I'm bringing, the income that I'm bringing home, may not be enough to train our children to a better school. You understand? So I want somebody to support me. If I know that she lost a job, then we'll both sit down, look for a way out. Like, can we have a business on your own, of your own, that you'll be taking care of? But if she now said no, you don't want to do anything, that is not possible. That's not possible. She must need something. A man cannot be, I want to buy a bra, I want to buy pants, I want to make up, I want to do my hair. No. If I establish you, you can do that on your own. That is it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, depending. If the guy is trying to get a job, working hard towards getting a job, that's fine. But if he's a lazy type of person, nonchalant, that's cool. I wouldn't want to do that, right? So we are looking into someone who is prosperous and not just only about wealth, right? So if person is prosperous and then have this hard-working spirit about to get a job and all of that, person can actually end up getting a very bigger job and all. So believing on the person's educational background and what you see in that person. So that's the main thing.
So what if you guys were married and along the line you lost his job?
So marriage is for better, for worse, and it's just not about the money. So cool, the person will get a job again. Anybody can face that casualty, even you or your husband. So whoever that has, you just have to support him, because it's more like he's a partner. Yeah, he's a partner, it's your love, it's your friend, and not just the cycle of your husband has to do. But if he's unable to do that, but you support him, and probably by venture he's going to get a very good job and you guys will look fine. So that's my own mentality about it.
Alright. In a situation whereby you set him up, you used your own money to set him up, and then the business, came out very successful, and it started having girlfriends. What would you do?
I'll be pissed, of course. I mean, really, unfaithfulness is one of the least things I can actually take. But me, I'm not also a taker of divorcing, right? I'm a Christian, so I believe in the person will change. I'm going to get back, definitely, sure, but I may not go into divorce, but I'll be very pissed. I may actually do divorce, maybe probably to separate for a while. Anything that causes me unhappiness, I don't really bargain for that. That's the truth. So
yeah, for a relationship, yeah, I can, because I believe maybe in the process you'll find a job, but for marriage I would not.
Why?
Because marriage is like a joint partnership, you understand? So there should be support from both ends. And in this 21st century world that we have today, you understand that a man's income alone may not be able to carry the family. There are a lot of responsibilities. So if for marriage, my wife also has to be employed. So, but if for relationship, just relationship, she may not be employed, I'll believe in the process of the relationship we'll find a job. But if you are going to the marriage proper, she has to have a job as well.
Okay, but some men are of the opinion that they are the head of the home, so they want to provide for their family, for the women. Some people believe that the women should not be working. Okay. What can you say about that?
Actually, we live through different philosophies. So for them, that's their philosophical foundation. But for me, my own philosophy states that my woman should also work. She should exploit her potentials. She should express her gift to the world through whatever she does. And she should also contribute to the family. She also have responsibility, let's say, to her own family now. Maybe her brothers and sisters, or her dad, her mom. I may not only show her that responsibility for her. So she will have to show her that I may support, but she will have to bear much of the responsibility. But when it now comes to our family, I will bear much of the responsibility, but she will just have to support in her own little way. And she went to school, she graduated, she should practice whatever she studied, she has a business, she should just feel free to explore herself, her career, her potentials. I will not just limit her to staying at home and not being productive and not being fruitful.